Hey guys, Ruthless back. We just finished killing Malachi in Act 4 and we will start Act 5. So we're just gonna vendor our items, see if we get anything good. That's actually a nice chest, but it's too bad it's not linked for us. These are some decent boots. No movement speed. I could craft movement speed, but I'll just hold on to that for now. I'll just keep this gear. It's pretty decent. If I find some extra sockets elsewhere, then I might use them. So we'll go for an item here. We're actually going to pick up Bone Chill. So after we kill Piety, we can pick up this item. We can get a golem here if we want, but I'm not going to need one. So I'll just skip that for now. And then we go into this area towards the ascent, and it will lead us towards Act 5. So we're just continuing, leaping. Try and get our frenzy charges. This zone is actually pretty scary. I think they do a lot of cold damage. The goats throw some ice spears out. So if you don't have good cold resistance, it might be a bit scary. So we're mostly just running through. I'm gonna take this portal at the end. And this will be the Act 5 area. So Act 5 is going to be pretty quick. It's one of the quicker acts in the game. Artisan's box with extra items, that's pretty nice. We'll get some whetstones and armor scraps to vendor for some ID scrolls. I can also quality up some pieces of armor since I already have so many wisdom scrolls right now. So if I find like a really good piece of gear, then I'll probably want to use the armor scraps on that instead, just to increase the defenses on it. So we're just going through here. I think it could be up here, but I might have to go around. No, it should be up there. So we are pretty tanky running Determination, and our resistances are also capped. So this is just a mini boss here. Finish him off. He does a lot of lightning damage. Take the ladder here, and we're in Act 5 town now. If we talk to Lanny, she will give us a rare ring. So here, we kind of want to check our resistances. I think by the end of the act, you want to be 15% overcap, so you want 90% all resistances. So right now, I just have a white topaz ring. So I definitely want some lightning resist, and probably some cold resist. So I'll try to get some lightning and cold if I can. There is one here for 12%, but it's kind of a low roll. I think I'll just go with the rare topaz ring for now. There's pretty good chance it'll be better than my white one. So it actually has some extra chaos resist, but it doesn't have an open suffix, so I can't craft another resistance, unfortunately. The chaos res is nice, but still a bit low. I have this bone chill right now. I'm just gonna level that. It'll probably be my 4-link on my cold snap. So this zone here, the control blocks, lots of fences and ladders. Usually these areas with the broken fence you can go through. And I should be able to leap up anywhere And there's also a skill point in this zone. So there it is over here. We have to pick up an item called the Mio Meister or something. Mias meter. So we can trade that into one of the vendors in town and we will get a skill point for that. So we're just running through this area. It's pretty much the same layout most of the time. So we're just going to, there's an upgraded flask. I will equip that. And we'll come up to this boss at the end of the zone. He's a bit tanky, so if you're not doing a lot of damage, you will definitely notice. But our damage is pretty good, so we kill him pretty easily. It's a good item. Gem Cutter Prism, that's pretty decent. Jeweler's Orb. Here's the exit here. So we picked up the eye from that boss. So that's actually going to open a door in this zone. So we're at the Aureus Square. It's pretty straightforward. Same layout every time. Same thing, just try and keep our frenzy stacks up. There's a mini boss there. It's a bit scary, but I'll just skip him. Run across this bridge up here. And just continue through. I keep forgetting to turn on my Vault Cold Snap. It's really good for clear. I don't have a lot of duration right now on my Cold Snap. So we open up the Templar Courts from with the eye item. We're just gonna run through here. I could kill that guy, but it's okay, we'll just run through. Hollowed Life Flask, so I can use that when I hit level 42. So once we hit the next zone, I think it's the Chamber of Innocence. That's one of the best leveling areas in the game. So I think people can actually like level in that zone until like level 50 or something. So depending on what level I am, I might want to do like an extra run. If I am playing hardcore, then I definitely do want to overlevel a bit. There's a corrupted zone, so if I didn't have my Vault Cold Snap, I would probably want to run that and try to get Vault Cold Snap. So we're level 41 right now. I think it's pretty good. I think I'll just do one run of this Chamber of Innocence. So what makes this zone really good for XP is all of the corners have a blue pack in them. So I come up here, there's going to be a blue pack. There they are. And blue monsters give pretty good XP. And here's another corner. There's the blue pack. Another blue pack. You just get so much experience. I might even get two levels just from this zone. You want to keep your frenzy stacks up. I might not even need to curse the blue packs because our damage is so good, but you definitely want to try and curse the rare monsters, kill them faster. Regal Orb, that's pretty nice. Hollowed Mana. I might actually try and craft a Mana Flask, but I probably won't need it. I could just throw a Transmute on it. The best mana pot that you can get is an Enduring Mana Pot. So if you fill your mana, it'll still give you mana. So it'll keep regenning your mana, even though it's full already. Almost got a 4-link chest there. And at the end here, we just get like a Giga pack of blue monsters. So I think our XP is really good, so I'm not going to worry about doing another run. I got a 4-link chest here. It doesn't have the exact colors that I want, so I might actually... So equip the... I might actually try to chrome it. I'm just using a white chest right now, so I definitely want to equip this rare item. So I'll try to chrome it, and I can go with three blue, 1 red. I definitely want 3 blues, though. So we got some skill points here before we come to this boss. And we'll pick up Sovereignty, and we'll head down to this Templar area. So we got a boss here. He's pretty difficult, I would say, if you're new to the game. Does a lot of different skills, so you just gotta keep an eye. Your Frost Bomb, your Curse up. We're doing really good damage, so we're gonna kill him pretty quickly. So just watch what he's doing. He does some like lasers. I already phased him. So there's like 2 different cycles of this boss. So I think this first cycle of the boss, there's only 2 phases, and then once you get to the second cycle, there's going to be 3 different phases. You'll see he actually like changes form. So he does some like laser attacks, and he also has like a golem walking around that does like melee hits, so you want to try and keep your distance. Just keep running around. So we killed the first cycle of the boss, and he transforms, and in this phase he has 3 different phases. So you have to get him down to a certain point 3 different times. He does like a laser beam, so you can just run around for that. He does like a slam there and some lightning sparks. So first phase is down. There's one spell attack that he does that spawns a lot of balls. I would recommend just portaling out. Just making a portal and then coming back in until the phase is over. So I'll try and demonstrate that now. There's a slam attack. My damage might actually be too much. So I'll try to tone down my damage, I guess, so I can demonstrate. Turn off my vortex. So I'll try and get him to do this attack. He's doing the beam, slam, another slam. So this is the attack here. Throws out a bunch of balls. We're just gonna portal out when he does that, and when we come in, we have a grace period. So once everything expires, then we can just come back in. It's pretty straightforward if you don't want to deal with dodging all those balls. And that is that boss. I'm just gonna go back to town, vendor some items, and I might actually try to use this 4-link that I found. So we get a flask, We're gonna go with the Granite Flask. We might actually use that also. So we'll just vendor check these items, see if anything is good. That's a decent helmet. I'm probably not, because I have a 4-link there. See, here I have like a high life roll and a good resistance roll, but preferably you want a high life roll with 2 resistances at the minimum. This one doesn't have an open suffix, so I can't actually craft another resistance, so I'm not going to find much value in this. Boots, looking for movement speed. And resistances. You can also get jewels. So you can socket jewels in these jewel socket spots. You can get max life, lots of damage, cool damage over time, multiplier. I don't got anything good here though, so I'll just vendor that. I'll try to chrome this chest. So I'm trying to get 3 blue, 1 red, preferably. And I got it there. So I can equip that once I hit 43, and I can put another support gem on my cold snap. And we should be good. So we have the Mia Meister, and we talk to Valentia, and she'll give us a skill point. And we will pick up this int node towards the Templar area. So we killed that boss, so now we continue to the Chamber Innocence, to the Torch Courts. So I'm actually going to equip the Granite Flask. It rolled pretty bad with reduced effect. So I'm actually going to roll over that and try and get something better. So we got max charges and extra movement speed, so I will keep that. I don't need as many Quicksilver Flasks since I'm using Leap Slam most of the time. So I'm just going to have one Quicksilver Flask for now. And this is one of the league mechanics here for Delirium. So we just go through the mirror, and the Delirium wards here are going to be currency items. So we have to kill monsters after opening the mirror, and it will build our bar up. So far we have 1 reward. So if we kill more monsters, then the bar will go up even more. So we're at 2 rewards now. I'll try to go for 3, just so we can get some more items. And I don't think Delirium can actually spawn until Act 5. So I just got a level. And we have 3 rewards now. Once you get to 3 rewards, it'll give a secondary reward. And once you get to 5 rewards, then it'll be 3. And then you'll actually get a 3rd reward after that. So I'll just end the encounter here since I'm about to leave the zone. So I just click on this fast forward button here. And then it'll drop all the items. 4-link gloves, but they're all green. Not going to be very useful for me. So another thing with flask management, you want to try to keep your utility flasks up 100% of the time if possible. So that means you have to kill monsters continuously and just have good management to click them at the right time. And try and make sure you don't overclick them to waste them. So the Granite Flask actually grants me extra armor, which actually scales pretty well with the Determination aura that I'm using. So we are in the Ossuary. We are going to pick up a staff where that exclamation mark is. So we usually have to go around. in order to pick that up. So we'll get that and hit this lever. There's a crafting recipe here if we need it for physical damage. And we can just log out since we hit the waypoint already. So we'll just hit the waypoint and we're pretty much heading to the end of this act. We're just going to do a bit of a side quest to get an extra skill point. So we're heading southwest from the waypoint, and the cathedral rooftop is actually going to be up here, but we're not going to go there yet. We're just going to throw a portal down and come back afterwards. We're actually going to do all these, pick up these skill point quests all at once. So then we can come back to that portal. Looks like my game actually crashed. So I actually lost my portal there. So I'll just reset this redo this real quick. Kinda shitty. So hit the waypoint. I lost my portal progression, so I have to redo that. Is it the same zone? Oh, it looks like a new zone. 4-link there, but no, it's the same zone. So I'll just do the same thing. Keep the portal down, and then we'll continue. The ghosted mob. Drop some rare items. We're actually full. We have some 4-link boots, actually. Maybe I could use that? I'll hold on to it. Probably not going to need that. So we have a portal up there, and we're going to go into the Reliquary. So we're actually going to run like in a circle in this zone, pick up the waypoint. There's 3 different items that we need to do this quest. So we're just going to pick those up. And then we'll run back to the waypoint. So you can see them with the exclamation mark. That's the first one. We'll head to the second one here. And the third one should be at the bottom. There we go. And we're just going to head back to the waypoint. We do not want to portal out, or else it'll cancel our other portal that we made. Just head back to town, pick up our skill point and some other items. Just a skill point. We'll just do a vendor here. Swings kind of mediocre. No open suffix for resistance, so I'm just gonna vendor that. I'll hold on to these boots, but I want to equip this chest. It'll give us extra resistances also. And we can put Bone Chill in our Cold Snap. I kind of actually want to run Efficacy for extra duration, but I think that should be fine. Okay, so I'm missing a socket. I can just put my Frostblink there. I kind of want better gloves. Yes. But it's all good. See if this gets anything. Instant flask. Kind of use this. We'll put some skill points in here. So we'll go for retribution, and we'll go for precision, extra attack and cast speed, and dex. So I actually need the dex to level my other gems also. So I'll do that. And we have our portal down, so this will take us right to the exit. Cathedral rooftop. and we head towards the
When I'm ready.
final boss of Act 5. Check our resistances quickly. Preferably you want 90% all resistance, so I just need a bit of cold resist, and then we should be good for Act 6. Get our frenzy charges. So this is one of the tougher bosses in the game. He has a lot of different attacks. He does like a swipe with his hand and some slams. So there's a slam right there. If you don't have good physical resistance, then it'll probably one-shot you. He does that swipe as well. There's another slam. Here comes a slam. So you just want to kind of avoid it. There's a swipe. Another swipe. So you just keep a distance, put your frost bomb down. Also curse him. Be in close range, put your vortexes up. And these things will do like a degen, and when he does that attack, where they like collapse in the middle, it actually does a lot of damage if you don't dodge it. This is it right here. So if you, just like that, like if you stay in the middle there, it's going to do a lot of damage, so you definitely want to try and get out of the way when he does that attack. So we're just going to get the heart down here, kill the extra mobs also. So you don't want to be in those degens. There's that attack again, and a slam. I am putting a chill on him, which slows down his attacks a little bit, which kind of helps. Here we got another phase with the heart, and I think we almost got him down. So this version of the boss, you only have to get him down to half HP. So I almost got him down here. I'll just finish him off. Throw some Creeping Frost at a distance, dodge that attack, and we should be good. And that is the end of Act 5. So our resistances are going to be hit a bit, so once I start Act 6, I'll want to craft some extra resistances to cap them again. Our resistances actually go down by 30%. So we need 105 resistances to be capped. So our resistances are pretty bad right now. But that's the end of Act 5. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button, follow my Twitch, and I'll make some more videos. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks.